Hello, my name is Badahan and I'll be introducing Greek tragedy. And I learned some of the concepts. Yeah. Hello, my name is Badahan and I'll be presenting Greek tragedy. And I've learned this from a book called Suffering Under the Sun, which I borrowed from the library. This is the introduction. This is a quote from the book of Ecclesiastes from the Bible. Then I saw again all the oppressed who are suffering under the sun, and beheld the tears of the oppressed. And they had no comforter, and with their oppressors there was violence, and they had no comforter. And I esteem the dead happy who have died long ago, more than the living who are still alive, and happier than both, him who has not been born. Chapter 4, verses 1 to 2, and this is the opening quote to the book. The Greek tragedy deals with the stem from epic and lyric poetry, so it's less prose focused than our modern theater. Aristotle's Poetics studied the Greek theater of the time. For example, in Provision, there is a hymn in honor of Dionysus, and Oedipus Acollinus, the chorus, will be dealt with. A set of conventions exists in Greek theater: a prologue, the parados, episodes, the exodos. A prologue, again, sorry about that. Catharsis is an important term in Greek tragedy, as it provides an education for the emotions. Mimesis and catharsis, imitation of noble and complete actions. There is two key concepts in dramatic theory. Those being mimesis and catharsis, imitation of noble and complete actions, and mimesis on human affairs. Catharsis means a certain emotional cleansing. So when someone went to the theater, if they were feeling upset or in search of some enjoyment or meaning, they would go to the theater and they would see that, and they would probably try to apply that to their own experiences in their life. And there are some ethical benefits that also accrues from intense experiences. If one views Greek tragedy, one can see numerous ethical conflicts that appear, most famously in Oedipus. The three Aristotelian unities of drama. Unity of action, unity of place, and unity of time are the three unities that exist in Greek tragedy. There's a quote, I think it's from the book. I'll read it at the bottom. It's at the bottom of the screen now. I'll read it out loud. Tragedy provides us with the appropriate objects towards which to feel pity or fear. The Greeks were rather dramatic in their emotional palettes, so to speak, and they thought that feeling such negative emotions, such as pity or fear, would actually help people to relieve stress or burdens of their experiences. This is a quotation from Euripides' Essastasis, from Admetus to his dying wife, and you can see it's accompanied by a picture of Vincent van Gogh. The sun looks upon the suffering of both of us, neither of whom has done anything against the gods to deserve your death. So you can see in Greek tragedy that Greeks viewed that the human suffering comes from divine fate, so to speak, that the gods directed human fate entirely, and humans were unable to struggle against or fight back in any way against their destiny. There are some thoughts to be shared. Why do Greek tragedies matter? As you can probably see, the Greeks think very differently from us in modern times, and their mode of theater, mode of theater and entertainment is obviously very different from modern culture nowadays. And what are the recurring issues that occur in Greek drama? So you could say the relationship between the divine and mortal, familial conflicts that especially regarding violence in the inside of the family, and etc., etc. What can be inferred as we imagine the Greek societies in which theater was a gathering place? Well, we can see, obviously, from multiple accounts that the Greeks were a very cultured society with advanced philosophy, mathematics, and cultural events such as theater. Tragedy. One of the qualities that come from the Greek culture would be their view on human conditions, which would be that humans are born to suffer, to die, to conflict, and to feel passion, though usually the passion does not lead to, let's say, a happy ending for the main character. One of the benefits that accrue from viewing tragedy would be catharsis, or if you watched it in the theater, you could feel emotions such as social gatherings, community activities, social membership, or shared experiences. Especially if you discuss the work after the play with your companions or people just next to you in the theater. So that's the end of my presentation, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.